question is,
Yeah, go ahead.
I spoke with, in speaking to the doctors and dentists, I spoke with the dentist who actually sold their practice, and I was just, reaching out to, hey, look, I want to help dentists and just figure out, what are some of the pains that, people coming out of school have or starting to practice. Could you list some of those things? And she gave me a list of things, and then she also said there's a convention coming up in town in about a month, and so I'm now, and she gave me a lot of things that I could potentially reach out to them, with student loan debt, which is monumental, some things that they dental school is good, teaching how to fix teeth, but not how to run a business, some tips on insurance. And so I'm a little confused right now because I want to go to this convention and I'm not sure what approach I should take. Should I put together a flyer and say, hey, I don't know what I should do. Should I just
let me see if I understand this. So you're a financial advisor, I know that. And you're saying that there's a specific doctor you're trying to approach, or an audience inside of a live event?
Audience inside of a live event. So there's a dental convention coming up, and I want to go and try and big picture is, I guess, find one. I guess the 80%, the biggest problem that most dentists have, and say, hey, is this a problem for you? Is there something? Okay. And then maybe.
And are you talk? Okay, so what you're trying to do is lead generate from a group of people live in an environment like that are targeted towards your niche audience, and you're asking me how can you go about having some bait in a fishing pole to fish out a whale out of that group that could be a client for you, right?
Yeah, similar as you've done, like in a financial way, like what, I think as you say, what river does everybody fly down or flow down that would resonate with them? And so I wanted to, I figured what suggestions you would have.
Obviously, some kind of opt-in information product, like an ebook or a physical book around, when you sell your practice, here are 7 things you have to be aware of to not get overtaxed and lose what you earned over the years, right? So something attractive to people who are in that mode of selling or thinking about selling that they want to get to prevent losses. And that could go through, of course, your website, and that becomes the lead now for you. That could be your inbound lead flow to generate leads. So the medium could be a physical book or an ebook, but the content has to address the issues that will be coming for them soon when they're ready to sell their practice. So the book might say, will you be selling your practice in the next 3 to 5 years? ? If so, these are 7 important financial decisions you have to make in planning and preparing for that exit.
Okay, right. Yeah, she mentioned selling her practice, maybe just those first coming out of school with a lot of debt. So finding that right approach is something I know I need to connect with you and really dig a little deeper down the iceberg.
And make sure that you also position yourself as a trusted authority. What I mean by that is that you have the language, your brand, like you have to become somebody important for them around the problem. Like you might be, for instance, New York's expert financial advisor for dentists who want to sell their business. Like you have to narrow down that niche and be the guy for them, if that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Yeah.
Awesome.
So we'll connect a little more on this in a few days.
Look forward to it.
Thanks, Harry. As always.